Hello and welcome once again. Today we will demonstrate a very practical example of how D4E can help an accountant or even a normal person doing their banking. Our scenario is we want to read some transactions we downloaded from the bank, such as this. We want to demonstrate the features of D4E, such as using voice to give a command that will create a useful script, showing that even though voice cannot be 100% accurate, it is easy to fix as we go, and most importantly, showing that once we create a data action, it becomes repeatable. So next time or next month when we need to do the same task, we are actually building it for someone else. They can simply run a ribbon menu item instead of starting again from scratch. So even though it is easy to construct, the data action we create will end up even easier to execute repeatedly. That is the real value added of D4E to users. Let's see how this goes. So here we have D4E ready to take our command. In this section, we give a command or series of commands that could be plain D4E commands or help me AI input. Note the submit area has a cheat sheet that is useful to remember. We will also use voice and speak our intention as much as possible. Hopefully the voice translator will understand our speech, and if not, we can fix it as we go. To start, we will click on the mic here and start speaking. Normally, we would continuously speak until our intentions are all spoken, but since I am describing this video, I will stop and start the mic as necessary. Let's click on the mic. Help me, using SQL, create a VBA that will open files in the download folder whose names begin with Westpac. Merge the CSV files with headers and load all the transactions into a sheet called Data Bank with headers, amount, description. Note that as I speak, I'm trying to check whether he's got the spelling correct. So far so good. Except maybe this CSV should really be CSV. That's really a problem with my accent or my intonation, and you can't help with voice translators there. But at least so far so good. Let's check that as well. So now let's just continue and click on the mic, and he will just append what we are saying to what we have so far. Put a filter in Data Bank and sort by date. Underscore. Format SQL. Underscore. Get menu. fix one word only. Okay. Note I actually gave additional command lines called format SQL and get menu. The AI input is just this one, and that will get executed. After that gets executed, I'm actually instructing two more commands, which is to format the SQL created and get menu. This is the one that will create a menu item of the VBA that was generated by AI. So far, we're looking good. Let's check one more time. And so let's resume. Okay, submit. Sorry, I think I spoke too soon. Let's just try it again. Okay, submit. So we've submitted, and it's calling the AI now to process the commands. Let's just wait for it to complete. So it's now completed the AI command, and he's actually done the other two commands. So let's bring up what he's done. He's done the AI, and he's formatted some SQL. Let's have a look at what he's actually done. We don't need to, but just to check what is actually, this is actually what was created by the AI. This format SQL color coded the work, and then get menu is what will create the menu item. So we haven't actually executed anything in terms of creating the sheet. We've only created a VBA that will execute to create the sheet data bank. But what we know also is that he would have created a menu item, which can be found here. As you can see, there's our menu item, and it gave a suitable title for what it's trying to do. So that's what we will click to actually execute the VBA. So these are the menu item. The menu item, the same menu item can be found here, there, it's found there, or even in the old style, it can be found here. And those are that's the same menu item. Let's execute it over here. So it's finding the VBA code and it's executing it. This is the one that will be repeatable every time. So here it has created the sheet data bank. We have around 100 transactions each, and the total is 400. So we're now ready to analyze our data as much as we want. As you can see here, we created a menu item, it executed the VBA code, and this menu item will remain there for next time. Now our save data action has worked. It was quite easy to create this useful data action. And now we have stored it as a menu item for future use. That's all for today. Thank you and see you next time.